peaceful music.
Nice. Why are you still upside down?
Wait.
Oh, Mitka, why you are upside down?
Mitka from the another dimension.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks weird. Don't be weird.
Yeah. Mitka, can you get the presentation showing?
Yes. Wait. I'm trying to fix my camera.
All right. First of all, I will greet all our viewers, which currently we have none, I think.
Nice.
But anyway, welcome to everyone who decided kindly to join our live stream, where we will geek out about open source and we will talk with Rita creators. Hey Ruzu, how you
Hello.
doing? Welcome to the
Hello.
stream. Um, yeah, Ruzu's here. Yeah, Rosa Miri says hi, so you'll have a hi from Miri. Hope you guys are well. I still haven't. Oh yeah, Novo shirts. I mean, right now I feel bad not having Novo shirt on me, but it's fine. I'm kind of all the time with the Novo shirt. Let's see if we're going to. Oh, okay. We're going to have the chat visible so everyone could benefit from it. All right. Yeah. Hello, Pawan, Miri here, Ruzu. So nice of you to join us. So today we going to have a really interesting conversation. I believe it's going to be interesting with two friends of mine from Finland, and I think we could already start with maybe you guys will present yourself. Mitka, Ronnie,
We
who
have
wants
a
to go first?
we have a slide for that.
Yes.
Oh, you have a slide. Okay, sorry. They prepared a slideshow. So all right, so a slideshow kind of probably will take it. So let's see. I adding it to the stream.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh, looks good, right?
yeah.
It kind of looks good. Okay, maybe it's not kind of. Maybe we should do something
Okay,
like
yeah,
that.
now it's better.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
nice. Maybe we could even go like that.
Hey,
No,
do you have the link for the stream?
for
It's
the stream, yeah, sure. You could just.
Oh wait, I'm gonna
Um,
copy it from here.
Yeah, I think you could just copy it from where?
Discord.
All right, that's great. Yeah, me too. I'm going to post the. Oh, what's happening? Wait a second. Yeah,
well,
so
Mitka,
we
yeah,
have this
you are first in
here.
the Mitka, you are first in the slide, so do
Why
you
me?
want to start introducing yourself?
Yeah. So who's going first?
Okay. I'm Mitka. I'm a 14-year-old student. Um, I'm pretty active. I started programming at 9 with JS, now with TS and Rust. Well, I'm a moderator at Novu. I'm
Oh
active
yeah.
member. Good in school. I have 2 cats.
Oh, two cats. Okay. Nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
programming things now.
yeah.
Exactly, Rosa. That's the kind of reaction I had at first. Kind of, they're really crazy guys. Yeah, Ronnie, you go now.
Yeah, hey, I am Ronnie. I am 14-year entrepreneur and software developer from Central Finland. So, and yeah, yeah, I am 18 days younger than Mitka, so we don't have
Uh,
much different in age. And I am the one who started the RITTA project back in 2020 and built the first like prototypes of it. And we are now like doing like reworks or like coding the entire code base with
Nice.
like better technologies. And this summer I was summer worker at NordCloud for 5 weeks, and now I'm a team member at Novu. And uh, Well, I started programming with like visual languages like Scratch, like when I was 6 or 7, and moved to Java and Node.js when I was 8 or 9. And I am an active member of the youth programming testausserveri.fi or .fi community in Finland. Also, yeah.
Nice. So you guys, of course, I will save my questions for later. Um, and let's just make sure that if someone is talking, we will mute ourselves because I think I hear keywords.
Oh yeah, okay, that's me. That's me.
Yeah. So you guys go with the presentation, and afterwards, me and the chat probably will go with just renting with different random questions, and you could answer them. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go.
Woo.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so what is RITTA? Well, RITTA is an open source student information system, which is basically just a place where schools and other education providers like store student information, like students' schedules and grades and all the things students may need, and applications can like get the data and use it to their advantage for it. And well, it's an information system for student information, basically. And the problem in Finland currently is that current solutions for this aren't very good. So we started the project, and our plan is to use standardized APIs like OAuth to GraphQL and on one roster to allow other platforms to integrate with the platform and benefit the ecosystem and makes uh, everyone's experience better. Okay, it didn't use our amazing animations, but well, I already said about the solutions. They are a bit outdated, slow, and pretty hard to integrate to. There's an image of the leading or major Finnish student education system, Primus, says own data transfer protocol, which when I had to write this for our other like side project and had to like use it for something, it wasn't very nice to write. Yeah, this simply fetches some basic student information like names and uh, identifiers or something. Don't remember. Uh, uh, and also, there's been some controversies with some independent software developers with when they are trying to develop the system and a custom application. That's been happening recently. And yeah, we are using microservices, and we are powered by Nest.js and use TypeScript for programming. And we are planning to support like multi-tenancy, so it's like just one server instance running, and multiple users can use it. It's also Navu supports it in that way, but and we use MongoDB for our database, and we have a custom-made authentication and authorization service, which was well, it can be worth in the long run, but maybe in this early in the new rework, it wasn't maybe that good of an idea. And for our front-end frameworks, we use React, Mantine, and Vite, and we are aiming for an alpha release before 2023. And there's a basic graph about our current flow about how the microservices work. So we have authentication services and using an accounts, gateway, core, and messages for that. Here's our lodging-based designs, which were made by a friend of ours, which is also currently a team member of the project, he made these few designs for us. Hello, Bisford Bira. Don't know how to pronounce it correctly. But yeah, there's a desktop login page design, and there's also one mobile one in the next slide. Yeah, it's very blurry. We didn't get a more detailed one in time because
No, it's actually it looks really good.
it,
I like it. I
yeah,
like it.
it's because the designs are in Finnish. It's like you don't need to read the text. It's just the basic design of it. Yeah.
Hmm.
And a few things we have learned, and which I already mentioned before. Do not write application code yourself because it can take a lot of time, and in the end, it's not really worth it because there are so many open source libraries that do it for you, like Auth0 and Passport.js, which
Hmm.
it you can save a lot of time, and like unless you really need it for some kind of special case, and it cannot be like other libraries cannot do it. The, don't write it yourself. That's a mistake we did, and which took a lot of time from a real feature development. And also, do not use microservices in the start unless you really need to, because you really rarely need the scalability in the start, and you won't see like probably any like benefits from it in uh,
By the way,
in
I do have a question probably regarding this stage because many developers, from at least what I know, and I believe that you may encounter this as well, is hoping kind of to think about scaling the app and scaling the project as fast as possible and kind of just integrate this and implement this kind of thinking right from the start. So how could you avoid this, and kind of when do you think you should start to think about scaling? At what
Well,
point?
like, at start, I say the most important thing for you is to get something you can like really present, which we don't much have like on the software side currently. We
Hmm.
are, but we are currently getting stuff like finally getting speaking to other microservices and getting our authentication and messages and core systems to work the way we want them. But well, the first thing developers should prioritize in this kind of projects is getting something work, even a small like minimum viable product that
Hmm.
works and does the thing, because most servers from EC2, they can, if you put like a Node application there, they can withstand pretty much uh, heck of a lot traffic before they like need to get a new instance.
Yeah.
And in probably in the start there isn't like things that need that much of a scalability possibilities in the start, and the traffic like starts to pile up, it's more ideal to do then and move only the like most uh,
Hmm.
like the most heavy like those services like authentication and these stuff that like use hashing and maybe file storage things. They can be a pain on the other side of the code, so they would be maybe the first ones to separate into a microservice.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay. I see. All right. Let's move forward.
Yeah, and project and task management is really hard in like this start stage because you can't. Uh,
By the
uh,
way, we have a question.
okay, yeah. We currently have developed yes custom authentication, and yeah, custom authentication. It was developed by Mitka. Uh, really nice that you made it, because I probably couldn't have really done it because I wasn't like really familiar with the name framework before. But yes, we are using a custom authentication system currently. But if you start a new project, I recommend using Passport or something, which we use on our side product kind of thing currently. We use
Hmm.
Passport.js there. Okay, but yeah, currently we use H.app to manage our tasks, which is personally I like it a lot. they have an nice they convert like your to-dos from your code instantly into tasks feature, which is really nice. Yeah, password is amazing. Yes, Javan, Jane Pavan. Yeah, but we have used Jira, GitHub project, and Trello before, which the Kanban style or the things in there are a bit clunky. Like the thing I don't like about GitHub project is currently that you need to create an issue for everything like you want to track and add a little description because that takes time. You need to like fill out the normal uh, issue creation thing fully because that is pretty. It's not very fun, and with Jira, it's like it's a bit too heavy program for us because it has so much for like enterprise scale, and
Mhm.
Trello is like not enough. It's for like more simpler projects. But Hate seems to do our job very well currently. And
Yeah, so it's a free shout out. I mean, I hope
yeah,
that they will decide maybe to sponsor you guys.
yeah, yeah. But also in the start, it's pretty hard to manage those issues because most of the things and like documentation are like in your head and you know what you need to do, but it's like hard to like split them in your head. Like if you start working, you know what you need to do, but it's like hard to like split them and write them the task somewhere that like,
Hmm.
and also it's like hard to get like those steps into that someone else could understand with like medium knowledge of the project. And
Absolutely. Actually, I think that it's bringing a question kind of right from my head, because I know that at least at Novo we really putting an emphasis on the onboarding, on the onboarding experience, and how kind of new contributors could just hop in, go through the quick start and kind of launch everything as fast as possible and start maybe to tackle issues that are open if they want to contribute and to help the project. So Rita, being an open source project, probably requires from you guys do the same thing, kind of prepare the onboarding process as smooth as possible, probably have the documentation somehow written. How you guys manage to do that, or kind of at what
uh,
stages and what you, yeah.
currently or like we have like basic documentation how to start a project, and we currently don't offer much else like that. We are planning to add more stuff in the future because we try to get the like core features like the project to function in some method that it could accept like pull requests. And like because of a new contributor it's pretty hard to add anything because there's currently so much missing,
Mm-hmm.
but we're trying to get them as soon as possible. And when we get those core features working, we are going to like write documentation more and get trying to get like those it's contributor ready
Yeah.
and thing. Yeah,
All right.
and let's take a look. Why did we choose this tech stack we are
Oh
currently using?
yeah, we all like to talk about our tech stack.
Yeah, because every other tech stack is not good because we chose this one. Yep.
My tech stack is the best.
Yes. And if you got a cool acronym for it, it's even better.
Yeah, right. No, but before you kind of dive into the stack, could you share the acronym or not? Do you have an acronym for
Uh,
your stack?
do we have an acronym? We
No.
probably
No,
don't.
no,
We
probably not.
haven't chosen one yet. We need to
Then
get
it's
we need
not
to
it's not a real tech stack, man. You need to choose a tag and
we
proper
need
acronym.
Mitka, we need to get some more things starting with an uh, a vocal. It's a vocal like those letters because we have so much starting with consonants. Okay, but with
Okay, okay.
Nest.js, it's Well, it brings you like more readable code when the code is split into logic and controllers, which is even recommended for like programming with like Express and these like freely typed like things, and which is a thing I like because the old prototype had like split into folders, but like the first languages that I used were Java, so very class oriented, so and has uses decorators very heavily when JavaScript normally doesn't, but Nest.js does. So very nice. But and it also had like great support for different standards like OpenAI, which is also known as Swagger and GraphQL out of the box, so didn't have to spend time working those integrations uh,
Yeah.
with some own code and getting that's very nice package code, and it has great TypeScript support and utilizes the latest JS features like decorators, for example, and modularity, and allows for custom decorators, quads, and etc., which is really nice. We have like an custom framework kind of thingy on top of Nest.js, which has our custom things
Mm-hmm.
that we have implemented with the modularity thing, which is really nice. This framework is really nice, and even nobody uses this, so it's more nice. Yeah. And MongoDB, it's a very good for JavaScript based projects because it uses JSON based document structure for its storing data. And Nest.js supports Mongoose, which is an amazing ODM, which is pretty much used for all MongoDB use in JavaScript. And there's no need to update table definitions every change uh, that happens in a quickly changing project with the things, because SQL, those schematics are not too fun to write and like get everyone to use, and like those migrations and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and there's a better manual or like testing data editing experience than with SQL based databases. For example, MongoDB Compass versus PHP MyAdmin, which is used commonly for MySQL databases. And then on front end frameworks, React, White, and Mantine. Well, React is the most popular library for JS and also one the team is most familiar with. And White provides a better and faster developer experience with like instant startup and like bundling and other things, which is at like it uses like the TypeScript in the. I don't know how it like works. It doesn't like bundle it like in development and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It does it with dropping IE6 support in the Explorer, but because the support for it was completely dropped by Microsoft, it doesn't even matter anymore.
All right.
So it's win-win. And well, Mantine has great components and customization of possibilities, and me and Mitka don't have very good front end like experience like in styling and CSS field. We are more like back end people. And then they're not implemented yet, but we are planning to implement because our tech stack isn't very big currently. We are still in pretty early stages of our current implementation. Uh, uh, yeah, our Google. Let's start with Google Cloud, and why we chose it instead of like AWS is because all the servers are carbon neutral and they are heading for carbon free by 2030, and it integrates with Google Workspace, which is used for RITTA email, and well, it has great security and suite of services. And I used it personally when I was at NordCloud, and it's like the one I'm most familiar with, and uh, it has like less services than like AWS, but it has like they have more. They have like targeted their well, they have like more Finnish features and services, than having like hundreds of services or like multiple services for one thing. They have one great one.
Mm-hmm.
And then Pulumi, we're using Pulumi instead of Terraform because it's an open source and great tool that supports TypeScript as the typing language and has
Yeah.
some nice features too. And
Oh, what? You're not saying Novo? No.
Novo is also part of our tech stack because we need to implement notifications, and they are important in this kind of application. And why are we choosing them? Oh no! Well, because I've learned from past rewrite and experiences that implementing push notifications is not a lot of fun, and uh, even or why I even like researched into Novu because I was like, cool, I could implement this into Rita and save time. So it was like useful to us, and
Nice.
also it's a very simple implementation on our end. There's nice SDKs, and like that we can just submit like new notification event, and it's that with subscribers and that. And notification workflows can be modified easily without having to release a new build and deploying it and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's easy to implement both in-app and push notifications with like seeing is the user online or not.
Yeah.
So don't have to write logic for that either. And also nice advanced features for like digest user preferences and priorities.
Meow. I heard the meow. All right, post hog.
Yeah, Postdoc, it's open source, like open source product analytics, like full suite, like it has A/B testing and system recordings and these kind of things.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and uh, 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 getting like users information, like apart from like errors, like with Sentry, we're like getting like basic knowledge of what the users are doing in the application, what we need to what are the most commonly used features and what we like need to improve, uh like what the users needs in their day-to-day use, what is the
Yeah.
things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And like what time of the day are they using like schedules in the morning and like some other features during the day. And like maybe if teacher use and open the application at this part of the hour, like start of lesson, what are they going to do? Are they going to open the lesson log and stuff
Yeah.
like that? And it also has like amazing features. For example, like rolling out new features to only a group of people at the time without hassle, like and like doing like small group of people can test this and stuff like that. And yeah, that is our like very nice presentation. If anyone has like more questions and email has some questions for us, you can visit our repository on GitHub, which is pretty unfinished currently, but we are trying to implement features as fast as we can and have motivation to do them. And have a great Hacktoberfest for everyone here.
I just
Yep.
sent the link to the repo over the chat, so you all could benefit from just getting in there, see what they've done, maybe start the project, leave your feedback.
By
Yeah.
the way, we also use GraphQL. I have this cool sticker.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We use GraphQL. So our APIs are using. We previously supported both REST and GraphQL, but currently we decided to only support GraphQL for now. Mitka, your
What?
You are
keyboard.
really
Oh,
loud.
Yeah. So we
I
are using
forgot.
we're using GraphQL for like all API because it's easier for us to just use one and test and do all the things with it. And the playground's like really nice, and easier. It's easier for us just to implement like one of the APIs and then use it in all of the apps. And GraphQL is really nice in many ways.
Mhm.
Not counting the syntax, which I don't like so much.
So, kind of going back to when you started, okay? So, you guys said that you started to program at 9. Wait, 9 is for Ronnie. Mika, when did you start?
Mitka started at 9. I
Oh,
started
Mika
at like
started at
6 or 7.
What? You started
Like
seriously?
visual programming, like real languages like 7, 8, 9, like that period of time. Python and Java and these kind of
Wow.
things.
Wow, that's crazy. That's so crazy. I mean, it's probably really hard to believe in some sense. But we are living at 2022 already, and well, nothing really surprised me anymore. But this still surprised me in some matter. All right, so how did you guys meet?
Through testosterone, the community, because we live like 250 kilometers apart. Because, well, he lives like near the capital of Finland, and I live in central Finland.
All right. So, but again, it doesn't kind of really that obvious to meet each other. Kind of what brought you together, or when did you encounter each other in the first time? Do you remember?
I don't know. I
Hey,
don't know.
What?
don't,
You
don't,
don't
don't, no, no,
know?
just like we just like chatted on there and like Mitka said like cool projects contributing on something like
What? That's that's so weird.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay, that's fine. I'm going. I will make my peace with this being a bit weird.
yeah.
But I know that you also part of this much larger youth community of developers in Finland. Could you maybe share about that too?
Yeah, it's a place we met, the testobserver.fi, which is the largest youth programming and like hacking and like techie thing community.
Could you send the name over the chat so people could actually know
Uh,
what it is? Because I mean, from how you pronounce it, I could never realize kind of how to even search for it.
uh, well, Mikael got there first, but yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
it's
Great. Great.
in Finnish it's pronounced testausserveri.fi. It
Oh my
basically
god.
means testing server. It literally means
That's
testing
it.
server.
That's what it
Yes,
means.
it means testing server.
Why is the word so complicated? It sounds
Well,
super complicated.
well, it's just testing server, like not that complicated. Yeah,
All right. So, and how many youth folks are there in it?
uh, like active members. There's
Mm,
uh, oh no, the call website, the new website there we are developing for the association is currently down. Oh no, or the
uh-huh.
API or the test
Oh,
house API
oh
is
yeah,
currently
yeah, yeah,
yeah
it's
it
down.
went down like 2 hours ago, and or uh, well, like what is the name? Like head guy is currently doing his military service currently, so he has
Okay.
some not very good response times. But yeah, we have like 1,500 like Discord members maybe, and like 50 active like those core members that are there.
Got it. So it's basically, Mika, I will mute you sometimes. All
Oh,
right.
well, okay, wait.
I just forgetting that you with your keyword. So you're saying that you have about 1,500 people in general in this community, and about 50 kind of core members that are kind of usually active, which is
Yeah,
a
we
lot. Kind of.
yeah we have a lot like Discord members, but that also can be because we have the community has like few other projects like there's the mathematics editor thing, and then there's an AI bot that has the the community server is also the support server for those two, so it also brought a lot of members.
Mm-hmm.
But the discussions there are pretty much all programming, because the people for that are always on the bot's own channel and stuff like that. So it may be a little bit inflated by that, but yeah.
Yeah, I see. I see. So, okay. So, could you maybe share with us, by the way, Chad, if you want to maybe ask those amazing folks a question or anything that you would like maybe us to discuss, feel free to just write it down and we will put it on the screen and we will gladly answer. So, one of the things that I would like to understand is why you guys like programming so much. How did it start? Kind of, you said at 9, you said at 6, 7. I mean, how your parents kind of push you
Yeah.
towards it, or
Well,
what?
No.
I'm on the boring side. My father is a programmer, so
Oh,
yeah. But
Yeah, okay.
well, well, my father didn't like pressure me. Like, yeah, code now.
Go now. Go. All right.
Yeah, but he
Okay,
was
got
like
it.
more. He like presented me the opportunity to like use Scratch and like his like things,
Hmm.
and I just like was like nice, and I like just went further it with like Python, and then I moved to doing stuff with Minecraft,
Hmm.
and well, then and there I was in Java development. Not very nice. Still don't very much like the language.
Oh, why
uh,
not, by the way? Because Java is still considered somehow popular.
just use
Um,
Kotlin.
yeah,
Yeah,
Kotlin expanded, but it's just that there's so much like uh, boilerplate there. Like if you want to run Hello World, you need a class, a construction, and stuff like that. You need to write there in Python and Node.js. You need to write one line, and it's that.
yeah, well, for that sense, maybe I could agree. But okay, so you said that Java is, you don't like Java, but what about Python? I mean, why you decided, guys, to work with JavaScript and TypeScript and not Python?
Well, I don't like the Python like ecosystem, like all with the libraries. It's a bit the experience is not like that nice, and like maybe it was like that I couldn't get like, well, how do I word this? Well, if you want to install something, you probably need to install like the real library and stuff like that, and the install process doesn't help you with it. Just says that install failed. This is the reason. It brings you the stack trace. If and imagine me being at like 8 years old trying to install a Pygame, and it tells me I need the C++ redistributable thing
Hmm.
from Microsoft install. Yep, not happening. Move out
Oh,
to
that sounds
JavaScript.
sucks. It sounds really bumming.
Yeah.
All right. And why, by the way, Mika, why do you decided to work on JavaScript or TypeScript and not anything
uh,
else?
I wanted to make a Discord bot.
Oh,
Ah,
but you
oh
could
yeah.
make a Discord bot on with Python as well, no?
Well, yes, but I wanted to use JavaScript.
Got it. What did you want the bot to do?
Uh, uh, I don't remember. I might have it on GitHub still.
All right.
Yeah, it was for me. It was the same to get into JavaScript, because Discord.js was a nice library, and I
Mhm.
also like made some bots. Probably got my Discord tokens leaked a few times and got some servers nuked because of that. Because I didn't understand the thing that was process.environment variables at that time. So rip some servers. Don't know that. Well,
But
then I moved to
whether
H.
your servers or someone
Oh,
else?
some random guys, don't know them.
Oh man, that's
They were nice enough to use my bot from some random sketchy bot listing, but then they got nuked.
oh,
Sad.
that's okay. Right now, I'm kind of. I was few months ago, kind of into searching for really kind of nice bots for Discord, and right now you kind of just killed all my confidence in those bot lists.
Well, if you look from the top list and not the latest, well, then you might be safe.
Yeah,
But yeah,
maybe.
well,
All
well
right,
then,
so
yeah, from bots I moved to Express somehow, and then started to develop Rita because I learned to do cool JavaScript APIs. Yeah,
yo, cool JavaScript APIs. Um, but um, how did you? I mean, you probably went through it briefly over the presentation, but could you kind of explain again why did you decided to work on Rita in general?
Because the current system, in Finland at least, is really bad.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's a reason that there's the system called Primus is the like student information system, and it's like separate web client is called Wilma, which is the more commonly known name. Is it's not good, and it has very bad integration possibilities shown by like the
Mm-hmm.
Primus query thing, and it's not very yeah, uh, it's not very good to integrate to anything, and the UI is a bit bad, and it's
Mm-hmm.
commonly not like really known, and yeah.
But do you need any kind of API for data fetching to the Rita environment?
uh, well, if we use a separate server and separate client, so there's an API in the middle, so yeah, an API is needed.
But is it kind of connected somehow to any official education institutions or not?
No, currently
No.
not.
Okay, got it. And you kind of when you were presenting yourself and kind of you identify yourself as an entrepreneur. So I would love maybe also to understand what would you hope or what you aim to build in the future, um, and why would you want to do that? If you have kind of any long-term image of what you want to do.
Well, I am an entrepreneur currently. I have an like, well, I do then software development stuff through my company, and I do like web design. And
Mm-hmm.
currently, the Rita thing goes to my business, like the business side. But currently, my plan is, or like target is to get our side project, like at least used in some school, which is our like learning like desktop thing, which is like it's a website when you open like your school computer, you
Mm-hmm.
can like click on services icon like Google Classroom or stuff like that, and it will automatically log you in to the service.
Mm-hmm. I see. All right, nice. Um, but maybe even to slightly kind of touch the entrepreneurial aspect of it. Um, I know that many people, even in their early 20s, and of course, especially in their early teens, and even after their late 20s and 30s, they still kind of afraid or fear to go to this venture of building a business or building their kind of own thing. Why? What do you think could help them do that? I mean, maybe I don't know. Maybe your parents help you somehow, or maybe you read something that kind of help you to go through it. I mean, how did it start?
Well, in the entrepreneurial thing, parents haven't like given like help that much, like in like help sense. Of course, they
Mm-hmm.
like support it, but there is like an youth entrepreneurial program by the local 4H,
Mm-hmm.
association, which is like 4H company. Like it's a
Nice.
program that helps like teens and young people up to 28 years old like start businesses and stuff
Nice.
like that. You get some perks from some providers, and you
Mm-hmm.
get information on taxation, uh, uh, accounting, and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. That's so cool. I mean, I know that in Israel we have many programs like that. I really wish that it's something that would be much more broadly accessible for teens, especially for maybe young adults and things like that. But yeah, it's kind of it's really great. Um, and Mika, what do you have any plans for the near far future as a developer?
No, no, not really.
All right. Okay, but there is something that you currently enjoy building. Kind of, you said you started guys with Discord bots and things like that.
Mm.
What you enjoying to do right now?
I don't know, like not RITTA, this project at least.
Hmm.
I don't know, just like fun stuff, open source.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. Um, and what do you think makes a project be kind of a good contributor friendly open source project? Could you maybe provide a few thoughts? I mean,
Mm,
Mitka, you, Ronnie, you could go. Each of you doesn't matter.
Well, it's mostly like when you what I mostly care is like how easily can you get like the project set up and like get it running. How easy is that?
Mm-hmm.
And if there's like an script and setups everything, and that is very great. And if
Mm-hmm.
there's like bad, then the second next thing is like support with the project and maybe some onboarding stuff
Yeah. Okay.
and stuff like that.
I see. What do you think about kind of how the community should behave and how the community kind of should be in order for you to being able to actually grow there and um, fulfill your potential? I don't know, in some sense. I mean, what sort of community would you like to be a part of?
Well, fun, one
All right.
like like uh serious enough and not serious enough, like
Kind
somewhere
of
in.
have this delicate balance of being professional but also easy in chat and everything like
Yeah,
that. Got
yeah.
it. Got it. So so we kind of maybe I have one more question. And by the way, chat, if you have any further questions or anything that you would like maybe to ask Ronnie and Mitka or me, feel free to put it in the chat and we will address that. Um, and one other thing, and maybe probably one last thing that I would like to ask is what do you enjoy? What sort of content you enjoy consuming in terms of maybe more professional thing? I mean, do you guys read blogs or YouTube videos, things like that?
Well, I read books and I read a few blogs.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Something in particular that you think that the viewers could benefit from?
Um, well, not to maybe benefit from, but well, I follow. Well, Post Hawk's blog is really nice. That is one that could be okay. Um, where is it? I can link it.
Well, a question from Pawan.
Okay. Uh, let me answer yours first, and then I there's a local Finnish like WordPress agency that does like really nice designs, and uh, the owner's really nice. Yeah, well, I read their blog, and well, the owner's personal blog also. Yep. Yes, I mean, dude. It's named Dude.
So, what major features are you planning to release for Rita?
Well, in the alpha release, or we are trying to get those like really cool features like users, accounts, and those management, and messages, schedules, and basic group management, and uh, exams and grades.
Okay, great. So, does anyone have any further questions? And if not, I personally really enjoy, guys, geeking out here with you, asking you questions, interview style. And I hope you had some fun at least as well. I really love the fact that you are part of Novo community and that I got to know you. And I even more enjoy the fact that you decided, well, agreed to join on a live stream with me, and you guys are really awesome. All right, and thank you, Chad, for being here, for coming to the stream. I really enjoyed every second of it, and thank you, Mitka and Ronnie.
Okay, thank you. Well, Javan asked how will Rita be different from Submiti? I am not familiar with the project, and uh, what I currently saw, it seems more like an university and those kind of thing, and maybe more in the USA type of university system. So I'm not sure, but uh, we are trying to get some. Or well, our main market currently is Finland, and like perhaps like the Northern Europe area, maybe like Germany and those areas. Like in if we try to do internationality things, well, but cannot compare currently because I am not familiar with the project. Yeah.
All right, thank you for the honest answer, and thank you for the questions, Pawan, and everyone who was here. And yeah, thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, I'm back. Okay, I'm not really back. um, let's see. Okay, anyway, tomorrow we will have another live stream with David, with Mr. David. You probably all know him from this channel. He usually kind of um, he's a regular. I consider him as a regular. And tomorrow we will have a geek out session with him. We're just going to chat. I probably going to ask him a bunch of questions as well about how did he start, and how he um, manage to get to the level of expertise that he has. Yeah, well, I think that it's just going to be fun tomorrow. So please consider joining and um, follow this channel. Yeah, because I'm generally kind of a nice dude, I think. Uh, oh, I just want to see if I can add some music here. Ooh, okay. I could add this lo-fi music. It's great. So, again, thank you all for joining. Thank you all for coming to the stream. I enjoyed it. I'm really tired. This was a long day. And I hope you will have a good rest of the day, evening, good night. I don't know. But thank you all so much. And